Hey everybody, this is me, Trent. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is Obedience, the story of Joshua, part 2. We're on 2 now. So we left off on the part where they were stuck in the desert for 40 years. That's how during Moses died, and then Joshua became the leader of Israel. So now that we're on this part, Joshua became the leader of Israel, Moses died. Now that those 40 years that are up, they go to the promised land, but then they run into something, the walls of Jericho. So the Israelites try to convince the people who created it they have to leave, or they have to knock their wall down to get through, or to get to the promised land, but they wouldn't agree to it. So the Israelites have to come up with a plan to get the wall down. So Moses and the Israelites didn't know, or not Moses, I'm sorry, but Joshua didn't know what to do, how to get the wall to knock down. So he went off to a quiet place by himself and he just listened to anything. So he went off, and then God spoke to him. God said, walk around the wall each day, or 7 times each day for 7 days. Have all the Israelites walk around the walls of Jericho for 7 days. And then on the 7th day, bring priests with you, and they are going to play a song while you walk around the walls of Jericho. And after you do, sorry, I've lost my train of thought, but after you do, they're going to blow a really big sound, yell, and then the walls of Jericho will fall down, and you will make it to the promised land. And to me, those were some very interesting, instructions, because not all of God's directions make sense to us. So those were God's directions to knock down the walls of Jericho. So then when Joshua went back to his campsite to tell the Israelites thought that this doesn't sound right. I think we should come up with something more sophisticated, or this doesn't seem like it's going to knock the wall down. So they decided to follow Jesus's instructions. So while they did, they were walking around the wall 7 times for the first day. And then they walked around the wall for 7 days. And while they were doing it, the people who created the walls of Jericho were attacking them while they do it, because they doubted that it was going to work or it was going to happen. So first day ended, and then the Israelites complained about how bad it was and how the attacking was terrible. But Joshua just kept with God, because that's what God's directions were. He's never wrong. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Part 3 will come, and later when I was talking about the story, or I kind of talked about the story of Joshua in a shorter version on a TikTok. That'll be at the end of the video. But again, thanks for watching. Hope you like it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Instagram link will be in the description. Add me on Snapchat, and also follow me on my TikTok. Hope you like it there, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey again. Every time someone says something mean back to us, we would say something mean back to that person. What we should really do is treat that man or woman with respect. The reason why is because that is God's directions, and He gives us directions in life that don't always make sense to us, so we just decide not to follow them. And don't get me wrong, personally, me too. For example, in the story of Joshua, when God told Joshua and the Israelites to walk around the walls of Jericho for 7 days, and on the 7th day bring priests with you, they're going to play a song, and after you walk around, they're going to blast a really big sound, yell, and then the walls will fall down. See, God gives us directions like being nice to someone who hasn't been nice to us, or walk around the wall for 7 days. But even though He made us and loves us and always wants His best for us, we can be sure that His way is the best way.